Good day, everyone. Today, we will talk about another interesting topic. But before that, I have here a short activity for you to enjoy. I will flash some QR code and you will going to scan it and observe the image that will show. What have you noticed about the image you saw? Correct, the shape of sphere. Now, let us define what is a sphere. What is a sphere? A sphere is a perfectly round three-dimensional object that is defined by its surface area and the volume. The surface area of an object is the amount of area needed to cover the outside surface of the object, while the volume of an object is how much space that object takes up in three dimensions. Now let's move on to the elements of sphere. First is the radius. Radius, the distance between the center of a sphere and its surface, and is called the radius. It is denoted by the small letter r. Next is diameter. The diameter passes through the center and joins two opposite points on the surface of a sphere. It is denoted as small letter d, and the equation of diameter is equals to small letter d equals to 2 times the radius. Lastly is the circumference. The circumference of a sphere can be defined as the greatest cross-section of a circle that we can cut from a sphere. The formula for the circumference of a sphere is given by 2 times pi times the radius. Now let's move on to the surface area of a sphere. The surface area of a sphere is the total area of its rolling surface. The formula to calculate the surface area of a sphere is given by SA, or surface area, is equals to 4 times pi times radius raised to 2. It is measured in square units. Now let's move on to the examples. If the radius of a sphere is 10 centimeters, how can we find the surface area? We know that the surface area of a sphere is given by surface area is equals to 4 pi radius raised to. For the given sphere radius is equals to 10 centimeters, substituting the value of radius in the formula, we get surface area is equals to 4 times 3.14 times 10 squared. So we substitute 3.14 as the value of our pi, then became surface area is equals to 4 times 3.14 times 100. Then our surface area is equals to 1,256 centimeters squared. Therefore, the surface area of a sphere is 1,256 centimeters squared. Move on to another example. If the radius of a sphere is 15 centimeters, find its surface area. Using the formula of getting the surface area is equals to 4 times pi times radius raised to 2. Our radius is 15. Surface area is equals to 4 times the pi and square the 15. 15 squared is 225. Then 3.14 multiply to 225 is 706, and then multiply by 4 is equals to 2,826 centimeters squared. Let's have more examples. You have a spherical ornament with a diameter of 12 inches. Calculate the surface area of the ornament. Given the diameter of a sphere, we must first get the radius of sphere. Note that the radius is equals to diameter over by 2. Our diameter is 12, so 12 divided by 2 is equals to 6. Therefore, our radius is 6. We can now substitute it to our formula to get the surface area. Surface area is equals to 4 times pi radius raised to 2. So, surface area is equals to 4 times pi, and that's then times 6 raised to 2. 6 squared is 36. Then multiply it to our pi, which is 3.14. We can get 113.04. Then after that, multiply it to 4. Then our surface area is 452.16 inches squared. Now, it's your turn. After showing the problem on screen, you can pause the video and try answering the problem. Let's give more example. A spherical water tank has a circumference of 30 meters. Determine the surface area of the tank in square meters. Using the formula for circumference, C is equals to 2 times pi times r, or the radius, we can get the radius. Given the circumference of 30, we can just substitute it to our formula. 30 is equals to 2 times pi times r. Our pi is 3.14. Then 2 multiplied by 3.14 is 6.28. Now we can come up to 30 is equals to 6.28 times the radius. Divide both sides by 6.28. The division property of equality. R is equals to 30, or by 6.28, our radius is 4.77. We can now substitute it to our formula for surface area. Surface area is equals to 4.4 pi, then 4.77 our radius raised to 2. 4.77 squared is 22.75. Then multiply it to 3.14, which is the pi. We can get 22.75. Then after that, multiply it to 4. Our surface area is 265.76 meters squared. Now, let's have the volume of sphere. The volume of sphere is the capacity it has. It is the space occupied by the sphere. The volume of sphere is measured in cubic units, such as meter squared, meter cube, centimeter cube, and inches cube, and etc. The formula to calculate the volume of sphere is given by volume is equals to 4 over by 3 times pi times radius cube. Let's take this example. What is the volume of sphere with 14 centimeters of diameter? We know that volume is equals to 4 over by 3 pi, then times radius raised to 3. For the given diameter of sphere of 14 centimeters, we know that 1/2 of diameter is equals to the radius. So 1/2 of 14 centimeter is equals to 7 centimeter. Our radius now is 7 centimeters. Substituting the value of radius in the formula, we get volume is equals to over by 3 times pi times 7, the radius, raised to 3. We'll do the 7 cube, we'll get 343. Then multiply it by pi, which is 3.14, we'll get 1077.02. Multiply it again to 4 over by 3, we'll get our volume, which is 1436.027 centimeter cube. Next example. If the radius of a sphere is 5 inches, find the volume. Always remember, our formula is volume is equals to 4 over by 3 pi radius raised to 3. Our radius is 5 inches. Then, let's do it in the given equation. Volume is equals to 4 over by 3 times pi times 5, which is our radius raised to 3. Let's do the 5 raised to 3, we will get 125. Then multiply it to the pi, we will get 392.5. Then multiply it again to 4 over by 3, we'll get the volume 294.36 inches cubed. Now, it's your turn to solve the last two examples. Check at the last slide of this video if you got the correct answer. Good luck, Mataninos!